Our final stop today on 13th Avenue is the Northeast Social. And I just want to remind our viewers that not only is there Dangerous Man, but there's Maeve's Coffee Shop, The Anchor, the Peacock Lounge, Irte, 331 Bar, Modern Cafe, and of course, here we are tonight at the Northeast Social. So I want to introduce you to Sam Bonin, the proprietor of the Northeast Social. Sam, tell us a little bit about how long you've been here on 13th Avenue.
Well, that's a big list, Mike, and thanks for naming everyone on the list. We'd like to think that we're last to the table in this neighborhood. This is a table about history. It's about people who care about the basics, and we got here about 4 years ago now. We're actually having our 4th year anniversary.
So Sam, when you talk about the basics, you mean hospitality, treating people good, all your servers are happy, your cooks are happy?
Yes, that is the core of what we do here. Our guests are repeat guests, and they're people who have been coming here for the last couple of years, people who appreciate what we're doing from an art level, from a restaurant level in the city, and I couldn't be happier with the neighborhood I'm in right now.
And your food concept, what is it that your guests are going to find when they come into the Northeast Social?
We're a farm-to-fork restaurant. We're people who care about the experience, so we honestly want to make sure that each guest is having the experience that's tailor-made to the evening. We're using top vendors and using top wine displayers.
Sam, what will the customer find when they come into the Northeast Social?
They're going to find an atmosphere that's inviting, that's family-oriented. People that are going to come into the neighborhood for the first time are going to experience the history of the neighborhood. And we're doing a show on 13th Avenue, which is the epitome of history.
What was your first thoughts when you walked in onto 13th Avenue when you were a young man?
Number one, it was an untapped resource at the time. We were kind of in a transition in the city where people were kind of trying to get out into a neighborhood that was a great neighborhood, great family atmosphere. We only wanted to be part of the bigger plan here. So we want to be great neighbors, we want to be great friends, and we hope that people will come back on a regular basis.
And Sam, you and your partner Joe have been successful not only here on 13th Avenue with the Northeast Social, but you've recently opened the East Street Social on 26th Avenue South.
Everything starts with what we did here. This is the heart of the operation. Everything we do from here on out is basically contingent on what we've done here already. East Street Social is on 26th and Nicollet, a great location, a part of the city that's been lost. What we do that's different is we're bringing the artisanal style to the bar. So we do 17 house-made syrups and liqueurs, which is unique. It all comes down to quality, and that's what we're all about.
And that's the essence of East Street, different ethnic restaurants, everything top-notch.
It is a step in the furthering of the philosophy of 13th Avenue.
And your specialty there is you really have a lot of, you have a mixologist on staff. You have a lot of great different types of drinks.
We are anchored by Bitter Cube Bitters, which is out of Madison, Wisconsin. And again, back to the same thing we do here. It's artisanal style drinks, things that are from the basics. So we start with the guest. We try to get everyone what they need, and we just want people to be happy.
Sam, I've eaten here many times. I've had many guests come, and we've always been impressed with the food. Time after time, the food is fantastic. How do you do that?
Mr. Noah Boucher has been over here for the last year as I moved Geoff Little to East Street. It's all about details now, and we're always farm to fork, and we always care about what we're serving our guests as far as freshness. We've just taken it a step further.
Sam, I know how the quality is so important. The charcuterie is exceptional here. How is it you put such attention into your food?
It starts with everyone showing up for work and caring about what they're doing. These gentlemen are people who have been trained in their craft and are actually making sure that we are stepping above what they've been trained in. What we've done is basically get a group of people who have come from great stock, people who have cared about and learned the lessons of culinary desire.
Sam, tell us about your food vendors.
Bottom line is we use the freshest local products we can get. My chefs are very meticulous about what we use and who we use, and we want to make sure that our guests is getting the best experience.
And your staff is always so friendly, they're so professional. How is it that you have such a great staff?
Love, Mike. We celebrate love here.
Is that when you ring the bell for the social? Is that love?
But you're absolutely right, sir. And that's actually inviting our guests to experience what we're already doing when we show up for work that day. So whether they come at 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock, they're here experiencing the genesis of what we're trying to create that night.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the history of the bell that you ring for the social?
That is my partner's father's grandmother's bell.
Your partner's father's grandmother.
Yes, sir. It sounds complicated, but at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. She used to ring it for the dinner bell every night, and Nick would come running. And he's the gentleman who deserves a lot of credit for building this place as well. So this is a family operation.
So when the bell rings, everybody, the staff has everybody toast, and you say social.
We say social, and that's my biggest contribution to the restaurant world. I mean, when I talk about what I do and what I do best, it's about bringing people together. We want to make sure that everyone's comfortable here, and the social allows us to do that in the sense that we're able to have people who are 18 to 80 cheers each other from right to left, which is pretty cool. Ladies, salud. Oh! The beauty of Minneapolis is that I've been blessed with traveling all over the world. I've been to 26 countries, and the one thing I take pride in is calling Minneapolis home.
So Sam, for community, for family, for the neighborhood, teach us how to do it right.
It starts with the people in the spot. We got one word. Social!